Hello everyone. Previously we had discussed about the candidate key. Now today we'll be discussing about the super key, right? Super key is a set of one or more attributes that can uniquely identify a row, right? So a super key is a set of one or more attributes that can uniquely identify a row. So all candidate keys are super keys. So see here, all candidate keys are super keys, but not all super keys are candidate keys. But not all super keys are candidate keys, right? So here accordingly with the definition we are making use of the same example, the previous example, right? We are making use of the same previous example, right? So here we know accordingly with the definition, a super key is a set of one or more attributes that can uniquely identify a particular row, right? Particular row. And also they have said it clearly, and also in the definition we have this one clear. Basically all candidate keys are super keys, but not all super keys are candidate keys, right? So here I have considered the same example as the previous one, right? So here let me write a query, let me write the example query before uh, writing the query for the super key this one for the super key. So let me explain some things, right? So here um, any superset of the candidate key is also a super key. Any superset of a candidate key is also super key, even if it contains extra unnecessary columns, even if it contains extra unnecessary columns, right? So here this is fine. So let me go with the super key example, let me go with the super key example. So here let me paste this one, let me paste this one. So let me try to execute this one, right? So we don't have any email, so we haven't inserted anything, so we don't have anything. So I can insert some things, right? So just give me a second here. So now let me do one thing, let me insert this one, man. So here I have inserted certain values into the users table, right? So here this one, this is user ID, this is email, and this is nothing but the mobile, a random number I have given, right? So this is fine. Let me try to execute this one. So repeat for the procedure, users failed. Users is a table object. So just give me a second here. Let me cut this one entirely. Let me come here. Let me refresh this one. Here, let me come to the tables part. So let me delete this one, man. Tables. So let me paste this one entirely and let me hit the execute here. See now you can clearly see. So previously I had made use of the users table already. So while I click the execute, it was not giving any this thing. That is the reason I refreshed, I removed the table and pasted the same thing, right? So here now we are getting the user ID and email. So basically we have inserted this one, right? So this is user ID Sarah, and this one John, this one Amit, Sarah, and John. These are three different user IDs. This comes with three different user IDs and this one email, right? So now basically this is the simple example of the super key, right? So user ID and email, these together uniquely identify each row. User ID and this one, user ID and the email both, right? So these things together uniquely identify each row. This combination forms a super key. The combination of user key and the email, these two, the combination of user ID and email forms the super key, but it's not minimal, hence it is not a candidate key. This is not minimal, hence this is not a candidate key. But this combination of the email and the user id and the email forms the this one, what do we call, forms the super key, right? Either user id or email alone is a candidate key, minimal and unique. So these both, the combination of email and user id, this one, the combination of user id and the email, this both cannot be candidate key because it is not minimal. Either user id or the email alone is a candidate key. So because this is minimal and unique, right? So either email id or either user id or email alone is a candidate key here, right? So this is it for the super key part. So this is it for the super key part, right? So I hope the concept of super key is completely clear. We have successfully discussed about the candidate key as well as the super key. We are done with the super key. These are very important because further we'll be discussing about the key and non-key attributes, first normal form and other stuff. So understanding candidate and the super keys are very important. I hope the concept of candidate key and the super key is completely clear. Next, let's finish it off for today. Next, we'll be discussing about the key and non-key attributes. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.